Jaboukie, what a cool
Right?
suit.
Yeah, Kenzo.
That
Yeah.
was super hot.
Yeah, thanks.
So how was it, the whole recording process of Strange World for you?
It was fun. I love voiceover. I roll up in my jammies, my flip flops, and then I make a complete fool out of myself. It takes a lot to get the voice out sometimes. So I love it. It's having fun. It's in large part due to Don and Qui, what they do in terms of just creating a really fun, playful, welcoming environment. That was great. That was great.
There's two ways on how they do the recording. Sometimes you do it by yourself and you don't see anybody, and sometimes you see the other person as you're doing it. What did you have to go through?
I was doing everything with Don and Qui. I did not even know who else was in this film for a little bit. Yeah, they were so under wraps about it. So when I found out, I was like, icon. It was I was really excited. Yeah.
When you found out who was in it and what it was all about, I mean, what was going through your head?
I mean, I knew what it was all about first, and then I found out who was in it after the fact. But even just when I found out what it was about, off the strength of the story alone, I was like, this is worthwhile. I'm a fan of animation as well, so I love working in an animated space. I love what it's able to do in terms of storytelling. So those two things were so appealing to me that when I found out the cast, I was like, that's just the cherry on top of all of this.
Working with the directors who are next to us, did you, after 10 takes, and you have to even do, and they're asking for something a little bit different, how was it on a 10 take, or did you do that many takes?
Sometimes I would do that many takes, but I like doing that. I think it's fun. You learn how many different ways something could be said, interpreted, and you end up finding really interesting things. There's nothing about this process that I can complain about. I have a lot of fun.
Last question, tell me about your character.
Ethan is a 16-year-old boy. He is the son of Searcher Clade, the grandson of Jaeger Clade, and he is looking for adventure, even though his protective dad doesn't really want him to go for it, but Ethan goes for it anyway.
You were built for this.
Yeah. Thanks.